Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel and welcome to the video. The most exciting video of the season. Today we're getting ready for autumn. I am officially in the autumn mood. I feel like summer has been and gone. It's still like fairly warm. I mean, we were told we were gonna have a heat wave this week. 22, 23 degrees to me is not a heat wave. And it's still like sunny but a bit cloudy. It still feels very autumn vibes. For me, I know that autumn is here once Alex's birthday is over. So I'm actually filming this on Monday morning. I have set a Monday aside for this because I love doing this video and I feel like if I need anything to pick me up on a Monday, it's this video. So I've set today aside. Alex's birthday has been and gone. We have got back from Wales yesterday. If you didn't see my stories, we were in Wales for his birthday. I took a few days off of social media and posting and everything so that we could soak up the birthday, and also because I had no signal pretty much the entire time I was there. But we actually trekked to Snowdonia, which was insane. So my legs are still feeling a little bit achy from that, I'm not gonna lie. It was a tough trek. The drive home, we were both just absolutely dead. So yeah, we still had a really good weekend though. But I always feel like once his birthday's over, that's when it's time to start getting ready for autumn. And I feel like this will be going up literally, like, I think this is the last video that will be going up in August, if not the first one in September. So that really does mean autumn is here. I feel like for me, September marks the beginning of autumn, and I know a lot of people don't like marking it from the 1st of September. A few people like it from like the 21st, but I'm just ready for all the autumn vibes. I've already been doing a few like transitional hauls. You would have seen this shirt featured in my last haul. This is from Next. I'm loving it. It feels so autumnal. I'm going to show you my outfit actually, because this outfit is autumnelliee to a T. I absolutely love it. So we've got the Next shirt that I've just tucked in. This is just a pair. This is a brown belt, which is super old, but I'll link it down below. And then my favorite camel trousers. So this is just Ellie to a T when it comes to autumn. So I'm officially in autumn mode. I'm ready to get ready for autumn. We are going to be doing a bit of home styling, bit of fashion styling, getting the house ready, getting my wardrobe ready. Like, I feel like it's been a little bit of like a process up until this point, and we have been building up for this, but today is the day that we're officially getting ready for autumn. And I don't know about you, but I'm just so excited. So excited. I feel like we need to play autumn bingo with how many times I say that word in this video. But yeah, that's going to come up a lot. But I have a few home updates to show you first. So I've got a few things to update you on around the flat, a few things to show you. So let's just jump straight into the video because I just cannot wait to properly start getting ready for autumn. So the first update actually to show you is in this room, and I can't believe I didn't address it when I initially did it, but I don't know if you'll notice the rug is gone. There is no longer a rug in the room, and I don't know if a few eagle-eyed people might have spotted it here for the last couple of weeks. I think I did it about, when did I do it? Maybe a couple of weeks ago. In all honesty, I was just done with the rug. I just didn't enjoy it anymore. One thing that I have definitely found about this room, because it's obviously, I'm styling a lot, I'm wearing shoes indoor a lot, you know, I'm doing a lot of like changing and, you know, there's fluff everywhere and lots of fibres. This room, it needs hoovering about 4 times a week. And I just found that because it was quite a thick rug, things were getting stuck in it. It was just looking a bit not as nice anymore, and it was just really difficult to clean. So I made the decision, I'm like, do you know what, the carpet's not too ugly in here, like it doesn't offend me too much. So I thought, you know what, let's just get rid of the rug. So the reason why it's been there is because it is actually going to my sister, who is currently waiting on getting the keys for her new house. So I said I'll just keep it here for now, tucked away in that corner until she's ready to take it. So yeah, that's one that I can't believe I haven't told you. And another one which I am so excited to show you is this new little addition over here. I am so obsessed with this. I'm gonna sit here so we can have a little bit of a story time about it. I'm just sitting on the kitchen table. But basically it's not coming out as like well on camera as it looks in real life. Like it looks really cool in real life, but I feel like on camera, because obviously it's very white, the camera's not quite picking it up. But if you remember when I like moved things about over here and kind of did this like setup, I did say, I was like, I feel like this wall is a bit empty. I feel like this wall needs something. And for ages I've been wanting to get a canvas abstract print like this. And bless Alex, like for my birthday actually all the way back in June, he did offer to get me one, which was so sweet. So we had a look into it, but in all honesty they are just so expensive. And I did actually find someone who does them like as like custom and bespoke, but because they're so delicate to transport, the shipping of it would have been astronomical, or we would have had to have driven 4.5 in total hours to have gone and picked it up, which is just something that I just didn't think was really doable. So I kind of lost hope and gave up hope with it. And then I saw that people have been doing DIY versions of them, and I'm not gonna lie guys, I'm not a DIYer. Like, we've done vlogs before. I think there is literally a vlog from a few years ago titled "This is why I don't do DIY." I'm not a very good DIYer. I am not good with paint. I'm not good with nails. I'm not good with IKEA furniture. My family were actually laughing the other day because my sister's obviously moving into her new house soon, and we were saying, you know, if ever you need us, just let us know. And she looked at me and went, I'm not going to come to you for any DIY that needs doing, because I think it was at my parents' house, like we painted a wall or something, and all the bits I painted they had to go over because they were just so bad. So I'm definitely not a natural DIYer. Wish I was, really wish I was. But I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna give it a go, you know, see how I fare with it. If it doesn't work, then no harm, no foul, that kind of thing. And you know what? I'm actually quite impressed with myself. Like, I'm really happy. So I will link below to the video that I saw. I think it was Laura Burns did it, and she did like a much smaller version. So all I will say is you will need at least 3 tubes of the polyfill to make. So this canvas is 100 times 100. Like, I knew I wanted something really big for this wall, just to like cover the entire wall. So just to warn you, you will need a lot of polyfill to fill the size canvas. But I just really love how it looks. Like, I think it really fills the space nicely, and it goes really well with like the olive tree. And then I've also, let me show you. So I've kind of done up Alex's bar cart a little bit. So I'm waiting for a new vase that is on its way, ignore this one, with my White Company Pampas grass. And I really like how it looks with the kind of like abstract of the canvas. I think it looks really cool. And then like the rest of it is just decorated, you know, with all of our like our drinks and stuff. This is actually a new decanter that his brother got him for his birthday, and it looks really cool. It's like a pear shape, and it's got like a little tap, so that's really cute. So I really like how that looks over here. And then obviously we've got this like little kind of set up with just a few little candles and stuff. So I do really like how it looks, and I think it works really well. Let me move the olive tree out of the way so you can see it a bit better. But I think it does work really well with the space and like over the table. I think it looks really nice. So I'm really happy with that. Okay, so I've just put a tripod up now so that I can just sit and have a little chat, because one of my favorite things to do when it comes to getting ready is to change up my scent. So I have lots of like reed diffusers and candles and stuff around the flat, which you guys know are my pride and joy. Like, I love having different scents around the flat. I recently picked up that neon scent sleep diffuser. Loads of you have been asking me about that, and it's so nice because I finally feel like we've got a scent for the bedroom, and I feel like I've never really had that before. And in terms of how we're getting on, loving it, absolutely loving it. It's such a nice, like, really relaxing scent. I've had so many compliments from people who have come in to the flat and been like, oh my god, what is that smell? Like, it's just so relaxing, so calming. I've actually ended up putting it on my bedside table now because it really does just help like calm me down. It's kind of I mean, I think it's definitely like a lot of it is very like Pavlovian in the sense of like, you smell the smell, you know it's time for bed. So because you come in and smell the smell, you're like, okay, it's time for bed. And you know what I mean? Like, it's very Pavlovian in the sense of just like the cycle that you get into. But I don't see anything wrong with that. Like, I quite like having some like routines that maybe are 90% placebo, but they work for me. So yeah, so I've got some new scents to go up around like the living room and kitchen and stuff. We've got one scent over there, which I did have springtime, I think. And then we've got one up in the kitchen, and I really like having a scent in the kitchen as well, because I just think, number one, it helps mask the smell of food. That was not easy to open. But if you watched my recent Come Shopping With Me vlog, I picked up a new scent from the White Company. So this is the peony like gift set. And I know peony is not exactly the most autumnal scent, but you know what? It's my living room scent, and I feel like that has just become my living room scent now, and I really, really like it. So I'm going to be putting Peony up in the living room, and then it also comes with this like mini candle, which I really like. I think it's absolutely adorable. I love having like mini candles because sometimes you don't want to light like a huge one. So I'm going to be putting Peony up in the living room, and then in the kitchen I'm going to put up Mystique, which I really like Mystique. It's a bit more of like an autumn wintry scent. It's a little bit richer, which I think is what makes it work for the kitchen. I think it looks really, really nice. So I'm going to put both of those up, which is so nice. And then lastly, I also picked up, sorry, I've just basically just putting them on the little coffee table beside me. I picked up a new Jo Malone candle, the Honeysuckle and Divana. It's literally my favorite scent in the entire world. It smells so nice. I feel like we need to open this. Do you know what? I just wish that you guys had smell-o-vision, because oh, it is such a good scent. It's not necessarily the most autumnal, but I think I kind of associate this with autumn, so for me this has become like my autumn scent. So I really, really like that. I think I'm gonna leave the lid on until I actually light it, but such a lovely scent, and it's just really nice to be able to like open up some new scents, and I use that as such a huge way for me to like tell when the new season has come. So when I walk into the room and I smell the new smells, I'm like, yes, I'm ready for autumn.
You're gone now, will you call me back? Yeah, I know that, yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind, it's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. Once you've seen all.
And the next task on today's agenda is probably the most exciting task in terms of like home styling, and my favorite task, and that is the office. So we need to change over the office, and I'm so excited about it. If you watch my recent wardrobe declutter, you would have seen that I really kind of like blitzed this room and just went through it and tidied it up a bit and tried to like minimalize it a little bit, because it was getting a little bit much, and I feel like I have done a really good job at that. And by doing that, I have now set myself up ready for the autumn switch up, so that we can move the summer dressing room into the autumn dressing room. Things like the hats on the doors, the styling on the shelves, it's all going to be changing. So I'm going to show you the shelves as they look like now, because I am kind of loving them. So these are the summer shelves, and I do really love how they look. Like, I think they really worked, and actually this was the first time, or slash the longest time I've ever gone without rearranging my shelves. So I think that goes to show how much I really loved this like style, and how much I loved this kind of like organization, because I just didn't feel the need to change them. But it is very summery, like the pink tones that we've got going on here, I'm loving them, but I just feel like they're not really autumnal enough. It's gonna be time, I think, to start getting rid of the wicker, the like straw baskets, and just kind of like changing up like the shoes, giving it basically a more autumnal feel. So I don't think it's gonna be changing up too much in the grand scheme of things, but I just think I want to be making it a little bit more autumnal. I want to make it feel much more like autumn appropriate over here, and make it feel like we're ready for the new season. So I'm so excited to change up the shelves. I feel like it's been so long since I did a shelf styling video, especially with you guys. Like, I feel like we haven't restyled the shelves together in months. So I don't know about you, but I cannot wait to get started.
All the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you travel the world, all the spaces inside your heart, I hope I'll be your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart. I hope I'll be your destination.
Okay, so this is giving me all the autumn tones right now. I am loving how they look. Now I haven't changed them up too much just because I was loving the setup before so much that I didn't want to switch it about and like regret it later and want to change it up later. So I've kind of just done like little tweaks here and there, so you can see all the stuff that's come off the shelves here. Like obviously the hats have come off, and then all of the summer kind of like tones. So one thing I will just say, this bag here is a temporary placement. This is actually my work bag. This has got in all of like my laptop, my stuff, my Carrico diary. So I've just put it there as a filler because there might be a new bag coming very soon. That's all I'm going to say about that. So yeah, I won't say anything more about that, but in case you're wondering about colour scheme, because I have taken pretty much everything else that's blue off of this. So in terms of colours, we literally just have browns and whites, which I'm not mad about. I think it looks really, really nice. So we've brought out my River Island bag. This is obviously a very kind of like Gucci inspired bag, which I really, really love. The kind of like horse bitty, kind of like equestrian vibe. I've swapped out my Chloe's for my Veja trainers, in case you're worried about soles. I know a lot of people get upset about soles from books. To be honest, these have literally not been worn, so don't worry about it, guys. And I always will like disinfect them when I get back from like London and stuff if I wear them out. So don't ever stress about like shoes or whatnot not being hygienic. Like, that's one thing I pride myself on. It is the hygiene of like whenever I come back from London, the first thing I'll do is jump in the shower, I'll clean my shoes, I'll clean my suitcase. Like, people used to laugh at me, and then COVID happened and I'm like, who's laughing now? That's all I'm saying. But yeah, so I really, really like this. I've wanted to introduce some more kind of like softer tones and like softer textures. So I've done a few knits here, which I quite like. I don't know if they're going to stay in this cubby, because this is obviously quite a main cubby. So I usually like to reserve it for like bags or something, but I don't know, I quite like the knits. And then what I've also done, which I really like, I've like made this proper like boutique-y, and I've done like a little maillage necklace, my little naked lady. I've just put on this jumper, and I just thought that looks really, really cute. Maybe it's a bit OTT, but you know what, it's me. So yeah, we've got the Vejas, we've got the River bag, the Jo Malone perfumes have just been moved down a shelf. I can't remember what brand that's from. An old bag. My Radley's back out. It's a little bit squished on that shelf, so I'm going to have to see what the new baby, how big that is, in case I can kind of maybe like move the shelf up a bit. I'm not entirely sure, but I do love the colour, but I do feel like it's a very intense brown, so it does kind of need to go at the bottom, otherwise it gets a little bit much. And then I have swapped out my Chanel's for my LK Bennett shoes. You would have seen these in my latest video. I'm obsessed with them, absolutely obsessed. They're like the most gorgeous boots I've ever seen in my life. I could not be more in love with them. The coach has stayed where it is because she takes pride of place, and I just love her. She's so pretty. This shelf has not changed at all. This one I've swapped out the Amazon basket bag for my Vuitton because I love her so much, and I think she suits this shelf well because she kind of just sticks out. And then one thing that I do really like try and think about when it comes to shelf styling is like positioning of colours. So obviously we've got brown, brown, brown. Do I ruin it? No, I won't tell you what colour's coming there. White, 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 whitish, black, black, black. So kind of try and spread it out a little bit so it doesn't ever get too much. But yeah, I really like how that looks. And then in terms of colours we've gone here, I've just gone for like whites and beiges. So I've still got like my linen shirt and like my old Amazon like linen-y creamy blazer, and then I've added in 2 blazers here, my another version one. This one's going to be worn a lot, so I do wonder if I should keep it here because I like it to be aesthetic, so it does upset me when I take things off of there. And then that hasn't really changed. This looks exactly the same. So yeah, really happy with how the shelves have turned out. I feel like this room now feels like autumn is ready. So now that we've got my gorgeous new autumnal set up, my autumnal background, oh my god, I love it so much. I thought now would be the perfect time to show you a few new in autumnal pieces. We've got a couple of different retailers to show you some really, really stunning bits that I can't wait to get styling for autumn. Okay, so first up we have a few bits from a brand called, now I believe I'm going to pronounce this hopefully correctly. I don't know if it's April or April? I have no idea, but they very kindly got in touch and asked me if I wanted to try a few pieces, and they just had some really, really gorgeous bits on there. So I was like, yes, I would love to try some bits. So the first item is this stunning skirt. Now I picked this up in a large, I don't know if they, yeah, it's just small, medium and large, and it's really interesting because it's like asymmetrical. I don't know how well you can see that, but I thought that was really, really cool. I've never seen anything like this, but I do love my pencil skirts, especially for autumn. I think they're really, really easy to style it with like jumpers or knits or even like a long sleeve top. I think it's really cute, so I thought this might be a really, really nice little skirt to add into my autumn wardrobe. Obviously it does need a little bit of a steam because it is a little bit creased up from the journey. Okay, so I've just chucked it on with the shirt I was wearing, so I'm not gonna lie, I could not be bothered to try on anything else, but it's cute, really, really cute. I love this like asymmetric hem. I think it's really interesting. Color wise, I'm not the biggest fan of the colour on my hair. I don't know if maybe I need a bit more of a tan to pull this off, but I think the skirt is really, really super cute and something really, really interesting. I think maybe just if it was like black, it would suit me better, but I do kind of like it with this shirt. Is it weird? Can I wear it like this? No, I can't wear it like that. But yeah, it's really, really cute. I do really like it. And then these next items are actually a set. So if I show you them both and then we'll go to like the cutaways so that you can see what they look like on. But it's basically a linen, we've got like tissue paper in each of them. It's like a linen cord, but oh my god, how cool is this skirt? I am absolutely in love with it. Now, you guys know I'm not really much of a cool girl, but I just feel like this is a cool girl skirt. So again, it's like a very similar kind of pencil style, but it has this really, really cool like cutout here. And I do find with items that kind of like have that very like V shape are very flattering on you if you are a bit more curvy and if you really want to accentuate your curves, because it kind of like accentuates that like angle. So I thought that would be a really, really cool skirt to add into my wardrobe. Obviously because it's linen, it's still perfect for now for like the transitional period because it's still fairly warm. We're still kind of in like the ends of summer going into autumn, so I thought this skirt would be absolutely perfect for that. And then the matching top I'm obsessed with. Now one thing I like about these as well is you're able to style them up together or separately, so I thought these would be really, really cool to add into my wardrobe. Here is the top that goes with it. So it's this really cute little linen shirt, and then it actually has this kind of like tie detail at the back, so you can shorten at the back. It's cut out, it's a little bit cropped, it's a really, really super cool. Now again, I picked them both up in a large, and I think a large is gonna be the right size for me. I love these like tortoise shell buttons that run down it, if you can see. I think they are so, so cute, and I feel like this is the kind of top that I could style up in so many different ways with like jeans, other little skirts, trousers like my little chinos that I'm wearing today. I feel like this is a very, very versatile top, so I thought that was just the cutest little cord in the world. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I would personally style these up together, just because this is an area of my tummy that is kind of like my most insecure, and the fact that it's literally like right here. The way that I would style this skirt is maybe with like a big chunky jumper. I think would look really, really nice, because I do love the way that it kind of like comes in. It's just, I don't like the fact that my belly button is on show with the shirt, so I think I would definitely style these up separately. I really, really do like the shirt. I think it's really cool. Maybe with a pair of high-waisted jeans that would come up like just here, I think would look great, but just personally together I probably wouldn't style them up with each other, because I still just feel like I keep feeling the need to kind of like cover this bit. So definitely can tell that that's not an area that I'm comfortable like showing, but I do love the skirt by itself and I do love the shirt by itself. So yeah. And next up we have a few bits from Superdry. Now this next one, I feel like if you've been around since like last autumn winter, might look a little bit familiar to you if you remember that H&M polka dot dress I had. I don't know where that dress has gone. I thought I put it in storage, but I might have accidentally put it in like a charity bag, because I cannot find it anywhere and I've been looking so much. So when I saw this on at Superdry, I was like, oh my gosh, it looks so similar to that H&M one that I wore and loved to death last year. Like, I wore that one so much. I thought this would be a really nice alternative. If you weren't lucky enough to get your hands on that one last year, this is a great alternative for you. Really gorgeous, kind of like mid-axy polka dot number. So perfect for this time of year when you still want to be wearing dresses, but maybe you want to kind of like it not to be as feminine, so you can wear these with like chunky boots, maybe a crossbody bag, even like a fedora. I think this looks so cool. So this is a really lovely dress to add into my autumn wardrobe. Oh my gosh, how adorable is this dress? I absolutely love it. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Lengthwise, I didn't realise it is actually a full maxi, but I kind of love it. Like, this is just me barefoot, and it just touches the ground. So I think with like a pair of trainers, it would just take it just off the ground like this, which I think is really flattering. I do actually really like the length and how it looks on me. I think this is a really nice dress for autumn when you still are wanting to wear your dresses, you still are wanting to dress a little bit summery, but the weather isn't quite calling for it, because obviously you've got the long sleeve, you've got these like little puff shoulders, which I think are so cute, and I love the little like full length kind of cuffed sleeve. I think that's very flattering. So yeah, if you didn't manage to get your hands on the H&M one from last year, this is a great alternative this year. I absolutely adore it. Now, next up from Superdry, I just cannot stop feeling these. I'm literally just like, just want to stroke them so much, and they are the most stunning pair of wide leg joggers. Now, I don't own any wide leg joggers, and one thing that does deter me from wearing my joggers a lot is the cuff at the bottom. I don't know what it is, but I often find them really uncomfortable. Sometimes they itch me. I sometimes get red marks if they're like too tight, which I really don't like, and I do find those kinds of joggers will always look so undone and like so casual, and sometimes when you're answering the door you don't want to look like you're in PJs, and I do feel like those joggers kind of borderline on PJs. So when I saw these on Superdry, I was like, these are such a perfect jogger to add into my wardrobe. So this is really gorgeous, like very soft jersey fabric, wide leg grey jogger, and I absolutely love them. Now, I'm not gonna lie, lengthwise I'm already looking at them and I'm thinking I'm going to trip over these so much, but they are house trousers, so I'm not too worried about it. Like, I'm not really going to be wearing them out the house. They're literally just to make myself look presentable whilst still wanting to be like super comfy on like a Sunday, when you still literally just want to be in like the comfiest clothes you own, but you still want to look presentable. Those trousers for that. Ready and cozy. That is the vibe. I've just chucked on a little top just to style up these trousers for you, but oh my gosh, I'm in love. I mean, they are not a fashion item. They are not something I would like aim to wear out the house, but they are so comfortable. And actually lengthwise, they're not too bad. Like, I was kind of expecting to like trip over them massively, but actually they're not as bad as I thought they were going to be. So especially for house trousers, I think they're great. One thing I love about them is the fact that they have pockets. I have a couple of pairs of like wide leg, like slinky trousers that I really like to wear. They don't have pockets, which drives me nuts. So I'm really excited about the fact that these have pockets, and they are just so super soft. Like, honestly, the softest trousers I think I have ever tried on. So I'm very excited about these. I think these are going to be a much worn autumn winter piece. And then lastly from Superdry is this absolutely stunning shirt. Now, if you've been following for a while, the shirt will probably be no surprise to you, because I'm just loving adding shirts into my wardrobe. Lots of stripy shirts, lots of like oversized, loose fitted shirts are just my vibe to a T, but I've never seen a pink pinstripe one, so I thought this looks so cool. I can definitely see myself wearing it. I feel like pink is a colour that's really easy to add into a neutral wardrobe. I think I spoke about this in my last transitional haul, but if you have a very neutral wardrobe like I do, your wardrobe revolves around like whites, beiges, blacks, tonal colours. Pink is a great colour to add into that if you are wanting to add a pop of pink into your wardrobe, or a pop of colour. It's a great colour to choose because it just works so well with a neutral wardrobe. So I feel like this will be such a great shirt to add into my wardrobe. Give me a little bit of like pink something in my autumnal dressing. I'm in love with it. I've literally just styled up this shirt in like the exact same way that I was wearing the next one from today's video, and I just love it. Absolutely love it with these trousers. I feel like pink and like camel tones work so well together. I'm trying to kind of like open up the collar, because whenever I get new shirts I always find they're a bit structured, so I just like to kind of like pull it about, loosen it up a little bit, like roll up the sleeves just to try and break it up and make it a little bit more casual. But I feel like this is such a gorgeous like smart casual office wear outfit, like a really nice lunch outfit. I just feel like this is such a gorgeous, like very classic autumnal look, and I really love the pink. It is pinstripe, as you can see. As soon as I get away from the mirror, it just kind of looks like one block colour. But I do like the pinstripe because I think it kind of breaks up the pink a little bit and makes it a little less like, whoa, this is a pink shirt. So I do really, really like how it looks. I think it works so, so well with these trousers as well. So I'm really happy about that. I think this is my favourite item from the haul. I'm going to get so, so much wear out of this. I'm not going to lie, I'm literally just looking in the viewfinder and around me and just thinking, we're here, guys. Autumn's here. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I feel very autumned out. This video has been so much fun to film, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I am lagging now. It's quite a while later. I made the mistake of sitting down and I couldn't get back up again for at least an hour. I feel like it's been a lot today for like my first day back at work. You know what it's like after you've taken a couple of days holiday and you've got to get back into the swing of things. But I'm not mad that I saved this for today, because I really feel like for me, my shelves are like my pivotal moment, and when they change to whatever season it is, I'm like, okay, cool, we're in that season now, and now that they are autumning, I am autumning, and I feel like I'm ready for the autumn seasons. I'm ready for the autumn styling, the autumn fashion. I hope you guys are as well, because this is like the pivotal moment. Like, this video is the video that starts autumn. So from here on out, 90% of my videos are probably going to have autumn in the title. We're going to be able to play autumn bingo in every video, because I'm going to say autumn 10,000 times every time I do a styling video or a fashion video, because that's all I can think about right now, and I ain't mad about it. And I hope you guys are just as excited as I am, because it's really fun to be able to just like embrace the new season and have a little bit of fun with it. And I do feel like I'm gonna have a lot of fun at this autumn, especially with how much I'm like changing up my wardrobe. My last haul, my transitional essentials haul, oh my god, I literally loved everything from it, and I've ordered quite a few new pieces as well for autumn. So I hope you're ready for all the autumn fashion, all the autumn homeware. There's going to be lots of at-home cozy vlogs, which excites me very, very much. But the sun has actually decided to come out and join us this evening, so I think I'm just gonna maybe light a few candles, get into the autumn mode, get those autumn scents flowing, and have a bit of a relaxing evening, because I am absolutely wiped, if you can't already tell. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you're subscribed for all the new autumn content that is coming. And if you got this far, leave me the word, let's be honest, just leave me the word autumn in your comments. I feel like there's no other word. Or leave me an autumnal emoji, whichever one you prefer. Either the word autumn or an autumnal emoji down below in the comments, because what other word could we leave with today? But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.